After building hundreds of websites for the last few years, here's what I've learned. Basically, visuals don't matter at all if the site doesn't convert. Early on in my career, I redesigned a client website and made it look way better. But after we launched it, their sales actually dropped. It looked amazing, but it didn't quite guide users to do anything. You don't need to master every new tool that comes out. All you need to do is get really good at a few things that actually move the needle. Let's get into it. Design for action. Start by giving every page one clear goal. Don't clutter it with 10 different buttons and distractions. If the goal is to book a call, make that super obvious. If it's to sell a product, then focus everything around that. I always place CTAs in the hero banner and again after a few sections. Number 2, create a system. I'm not saying you need to memorize 100 design rules. You just need one system that makes your layout feel clean, balanced, and easy to follow. Start with grids. I use 12 columns on desktop, 8 on tablet, and 4 on mobile. That gives me enough flexibility to split things into halves, thirds, or quarters without breaking my flow. If you're using Figma, you can just select the frame, hit layout grid, switch to columns, and you've got a foundation. Next is spacing. This is what gives your design breathing room. I follow the 8-point grid of spacing, where all the spacing is in multiples of 8, like 8, 16, 24, and so on. That's your margins, paddings, gaps, everything. It's what Google and Apple use in their design systems because, trust me, it just works. And finally, visual hierarchy. Keep related elements close together, make the important stuff bigger or bolder. Use contrast to guide attention and keep things aligned. Alignment alone makes everything feel premium. Number 3, learning the basics of coding really well. Because in 2025, design is getting commoditized with AI. A developer can now ask AI to give him a glass morphism effect like Apple and get perfect assets and animations. You need to take advantage of this paradigm shift that's happening. And for that, you need to learn the fundamentals of coding really well. Learning to code teaches you systems thinking, first principle thinking, and most importantly, removes your dependence on a developer or coder to deploy stuff for you. The point is not to make coding your day job. We want to understand how coding works so you can prompt AI in a more effective way to put your design into development. For example, if you understand basic HTML and CSS, you won't just ask AI to make a button. You'll say, give me a sticky CTA bar with a flexbox layout on mobile, 16 pixels of padding, and a hover animation that slides up. That's very specific, and that's kind of specific thinking happens when you start learning how to code. That's when you stop being a designer and become a complete resource, which will give you the edge. Please hear me, guiding AI with clarity will be the biggest differentiator going forward. So yeah, you don't need to chase trends or shiny new tools. You just need to get really good at designing for action, creating a design system for yourself, and learning how to code. Those are the design skills that actually matter in 2025 and going forward as well.